here I have my brand new, to me, 2005 Dodge SRT-4, better known as the Neon SRT-4. And I got it in this lovely orange color. This is what I would refer to as an ultimate barn find. This is a single owner with Mopar Stage 2 upgrade with toys. 64,000 original miles on it, garage kept its entire life, and I could not just be more blown away that I was able to find this, and let alone just only a couple hours away from where I was living. And I had been scouring the earth for this car, man. Like, I am just really shocked, and everything kind of lined up, almost a bit of a divine intervention, right? But let's take a look around, give you a nice shot here from the rear. Absolutely love the way that this vehicle looks from all angles. Is it perfect? No, it does have some dings and things like that. Right here, there's a dent. The rims are a little scuffed up and things, but as a whole, this is probably one of the cleanest SRT-4s that is still in existence. And this is a very special car for me for many reasons. This is my third SRT-4. And the reason that this one is kind of special is my last SRT-4 was tragically taken from me by a drunk driver. My neighbor was drunk with her children in the car and drove over a curb going like 40 miles an hour into my 2004 solar yellow, one of 107 produced, and destroyed it. And I've had this huge void in my life ever since. And now it is full, right? Put in the comments what you think about the Dodge SRT-4. Do you love it? Do you hate it? Do you think it's a silly car? But we can start on the interior here. Very basic, very bare bones, right? Almost, 90s level of material choices and so on. Hard plastics all over. What it does have is these amazing Viper seats that just hug you like no other. I have yet to find another seat in all of the vehicles that I've owned that I like more than these seats. And here is the gauge cluster. Now down here you have a stage 2 with toys. That's an intercooler sprayer. And here is a special 100 octane fuel button. And then you have a boost controller here on the fly. You can kind of go through it. It's got up to 3, and it'll set the boost to different levels. This has a factory boost gauge here, diesel. Here is the mileage. I've been driving the snot out of this, so put a few hundred miles on it already. 64,333 miles. And you can see this passenger seat is literally brand new. I wish I could figure out a way to kind of swap these two seats. The gentleman I bought this vehicle from was just a delight to work with. He's 6'6" though, so the seat has a little bit of rear. And the cool thing about this guy is this was pretty much his primary vehicle for its entire existence. He bought this brand new in Richmond, Virginia, and kept it there its entire life. So you got crank windows in the rear, really cool. I appreciate that. So here's what the seats in the rear look like. Got a ton of room. This can be your primary vehicle as a family. You can pull this out, nice pass through here if you want to put larger items and all that other stuff. Pretty cool. And yeah, just overall very, very clean in the rear here. I'll open up the trunk. And a neat little trunk button here. You can actually go into the glove box. There you go. Boom. And this is what the trunk looks like. I do have an upgraded kicker sound system. What do I have for modifications? I've got the Mopar strut bars there, and obviously stage 2. This does have dual 3-inch of a Borla exhaust. Underneath the hood here, we've got our lovely strut braces, all that jazz. This is sitting on Mopar lowering springs with the factory struts. I am going to be changing that. I'm just kind of trying to work out a few things to get that knocked out here before too long. Do you have the nice AEM? These intakes are pretty expensive, but they're really high quality. Stock injectors, all that jazz. You can see that this is very clean underneath. This is still the stock intercooler, and they just haven't been monkeying around with anything underneath here at all. Put in the comments what you think about the engine in this. This is a 2.4 liter, and it came stock with 230 horsepower, 250 pound-feet of torque. It's light, it can get tossed around, and one of the things, you know, this is a front-wheel drive vehicle, but the torque steer, they were able to like work that out of this entirely, because I'm getting hardly any of it when I'm getting on this. There's way more in the brand new Honda Civic Type R that I drove not that long ago. So yeah, folks, I am just beyond ecstatic, right? Like, I love this vehicle. I've always loved this vehicle. And I think it's one of the most underrated cars that's pretty much ever been produced, to be honest with you. It gets a ton of flack, doesn't deserve it. This is an amazing daily driver. It's honestly, it's comfortable, it's spacious, it's light, it's quick, it's tossable, it's nimble. It sounds amazing. We'll get that in a second here. I will end on that note. But put in the comments what you think. Do you like the SRT-4? Because I sure do, and I absolutely love this color. This is amazing. Man, did I just get so lucky. And the owner, Greg, if you're watching this, man, big shout out to you, my friend. Best purchase experience that I've probably ever had in my life. And such a great dude, and did such a wonderful job taking care of this vehicle. And she is in a good home, trust me.